Find insight, guidance, and answers. Tune into Spirit with radio medium Laura Lee.
Laura Lee tuning into Miss Laura's Spirit. Where are you calling from, hon?
I'm calling from Plano, Illinois.
Oh, thank you for tuning in with me.
I'm excited.
The first impression I'm receiving is a female that's coming in, and she loved to sing. And, I feel like a maternal spirit that is connected to you on the other side. And it felt like she wanted to sing at one point in her life because she was pretty talented singing. Who's this, honey?
My grandma, maybe.
Did she sing a lot when you were little?
So I never met her, so I would have to ask my mom about that. My mom loves to sing, so she's alive though.
She's alive?
Yeah.
And did your mom ever sing in a choir?
At church.
The church choir, yes. All right. And did you know you've got this special gift as well?
Yes, I'm very intuitive, yes.
Yes, so these ladies have passed on this gift, but there's other things that are going on. When you say intuitive, I almost feel like you could do what I could do on some level.
Yes, I do. Mm-hmm.
Yes, and all these ladies could. And alternative healing practices and healing energy and all that other kind of good stuff, right?
Yes.
And they used herbs and they loved to practice those kind of medicinal things to heal. Does that make sense?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
I don't know if you've ever felt called to go in that direction or you are in that particular field.
Yes.
Right? And I feel like it's all for people's health. And I don't know if you're in healthcare right now or feel called this particular area, but I feel like...
I am. I'm called into that, but I'm not.
Well, what are you waiting for?
Yeah, I know. I'm thinking about it. But yes, you are spot on, yeah.
But this is pending on your mind, and it's just been circling, and you're not doing anything about it. Well, you kind of are. You've got these gifts and talents. This is how can I come through and share these with other people? But I feel like you've already been in a role or people come to you already as an advisor, a teacher, a coach, all those type of things. Do you understand what I'm talking about?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And you consult people on a regular basis.
I do.
So I just feel like it would go hand in hand with all this. And it doesn't mean that it has to go totally alternative. It can be mainstream, but also a mix of the alternative. Does this make sense, honey?
Yes, it does. Mm-hmm.
So when you were growing up, or one of these ladies, I know that they sung in the church, was like a picture of Christ hung up.
Yeah.
And so you remember seeing this?
Yeah.
Okay, it's a confirmation to the message.
Okay, that's crazy.
I know, right? Okay, so that you can really absorb what your true calling is. There's be so much more satisfaction. It doesn't mean that everything you haven't done up to this point in time doesn't apply. All the skill sets you've learned up to this point in time are very applicable to the direction you're going.
Okay.
And, one of the biggest steps for you is deciding whether or not to go back to get more educated, more schooling as a result of all this.
Yeah. Where do you find the time to do that? It's scary.
Right. You aren't too old, by the way. You can fit right in.
Yeah, I know.
And, everything's online now anyway these days.
That's true.
And you've already been researching. You already know, we have a general idea where you could go to get further educated and provide these services.
Right. Yes, I agree.
But I want you to remember your gifts are not to be neglected. I think they contribute. The singing, using your voice, healing alternative modalities, and using your intuition. I don't know if you necessarily want to be a psychic, but use your intuitive abilities in order to help guide people.
Yeah, that's what I would love to do.
All right, that's just to finalize it. Thank you for sharing your time with me.
Thank you so much.
It was a pleasure, Aura.
Thank you.
And if you'd like to call into the show, sign up at radiomediumlauralee.com. And hey, you can tune into your spirit each and every day by subscribing to the podcast. And please share it and rate it. And you can join me for the conversation at Facebook Radio Medium Laura Lee Group. I'd love to hear from you.